Okay, so take two of that one. Sorry, my phone overheated because I was sitting in the sun. Pardon my face. I've done a lot of crying today. So what I was about to say is I not only on top of being socially awkward, I'm not used to really being around people. Like I said, I've been crammed in, but that's more or less sleeping quarters. I didn't spend my time with most of these people. So I lost it. I trudging through 4 inches of water, trying to get my cat's things up and down the stairs as I'm slipping on muddy, basement collected water. And the water's freezing cold. I have nerve damage, nerve issues. So I'm like, and I use my voice. That's part of whatever they want to label it, the autism, whatever. I don't even care at my age in this point with all these misdiagnoses and everything. Whatever. When I reach a limit, I use my voice and I get loud, and it's a point of frustration where I just need to express it. And that comes from a lifetime of not ever having an ability or an opportunity or an allowance or permission or any outlet of expression, especially when it reaches points of beyond. I mean, beyond. And you just get to a point of like I'm yelling to the universe, literally, why? What is the point that I keep waking up to this suffering, pain, grief, loss, pain, grief, loss, pain, suffering, struggle, loss, more pain? You know, I mean, the average person would have broke a long time ago. I promise you that. And for some reason, I mean, battered, scarred, loss of everything now over these, especially last few years. Why am I waking up every day? To what? For what? And it's like, yeah, I can wake up and go to my shitty job every day. And what? I got myself a vehicle. Cool. A material thing that helps, but I can't drive it yet because I got to go through all the bullshit requirements now of the licensure, taxes, tags, this, that, and the other, getting to these places as a pedestrian. And, what it took to even get my birth certificate, to even be able to go get these things, to identify myself. Well, here you go, universe and world. I hereby today, which is Friday, July 28th, 2023, here on planet Earth, Terra, Gaia, Era, whatever you want to call her, I identify with me. And I'm sick of all of this every day. I'm sorry, I'm going into another vent. I really don't want to take my energy right there. I calmed down and I'm mentally and emotionally processing all of this. But at this point, I've been begging the universe to give me the answer as to why I am here. A relentless cycle of nothingness, suffering, injustice, loss, pain, and grief. I'm good. I'm great, as a matter of fact. And I don't know why. So I'm at that point. And with that being said, I will wait for my answer and try to stay out of a negative mindset as best as I can. But at this point, like, I don't know what to do. Now that the basement is flooded, where do I go? Again. And this is the story of my life. And I could not make this shit up, even if I wanted to. So I gotta get rid of my air mattress, my rug. Can't be in the basement, so I have nowhere to sleep now. Again. Just the amount of stress that this puts on somebody to just simply try to struggle just to survive every day. Forget any room to do anything you love, have any rest, any downtime, any peace, any solace, because you're constantly either, I need to find a restroom, I need to find food, I need to find water, where am I going to sleep tonight? Worry. Now, I took a little bit of that on my shoulders of, okay, I got a job, I've been working, I got promoted, I got myself a car. Didn't think anything like this would happen here, I'm like, all right, living with my son and my daughter-in-law, I can do this, slowly get on my feet, and then I'm self-sufficient, which is my goal. And my goal is not to work for the rest of my life for corporate Burger King. I'm sorry, that's just not my dream. And I'm allowed to feel that way. I have to work somewhere like that to be able to afford to survive in this world, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. So my 2 days off are spent in pain, physical pain, with absolute exhaustion, mentally, physically, every way. I'm drained. My work week takes all of me and more. And then any other little things, laundry, get to the store, this, that, and the other, which I walk, so weather permitting. And all I want to have in this world, which I don't think is so much, but obviously it seems to be impossible, is a little place of my own where I can have some peace, some privacy, some time away from others to do what I want to do in the privacy of my own space, have the means enough to be able to live and exist, have food, water, my basic needs, and be comfortable. That's it. That's it. I have a dream of just like having some homestead somewhere, building my own yurt-style house and having my own property, maybe a couple of goats and a couple of chickens for my eggs and dairy, and grow my own herbs. Be close enough to an urban area where I can go into the city and get my needs and everything, and work on my dreams and passions, which include a lot of things. And I don't want to be locked down into one field, but I need the space and time and energy to be able to foster those dreams. And my bullshit reality won't allow for any of that. And it's like, I just don't know what to do at this point. I'm struggling to even, I don't know. You know, everyone is so quick to give advice. You got to do this, or I did this, or I did this. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm open to it all. I love you very much for it. But I don't have the things that you all do. I don't have maybe a partner that was there to support me, or a vehicle to get me around, or money to get this, that, and the other, or friends that I could fall back on, or a bank account that I could take a loan or credit, or anything. I had nothing. So everyone out there who is on their path of fulfillment and their best life and their dreams coming true, again, I love you, and I mean this with the most and utmost respect, because you are the ones that inspire me out there to keep going and keep pushing and keep getting up. But all of you had the most important thing, which is at least some other one or something. Nobody makes it to happiness and fulfillment in life alone. It's a team effort, and there's nobody out there that's going to convince me otherwise. And that's what's lacking in this world for people that are oddly different like me. Usually people run in the opposite direction screaming. And if not that, they tolerate me out of obligation. If not that, they are intrigued and somewhat oddly fascinated with me. So they are curious, and they're there to figure me out, and that's why, which is impossible. Trust me, if I can't, nobody can. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, this world is very divided, and it's getting even more and more separated as time goes on, especially when it comes to physically, energetically being in the presence of others. And see, that's where I guess deep down in my soul, I know it's a wrap for me then, because me, only maybe, but definitely require, not need or want, I require being in the physical presence of others who are on the same wavelength as me. And unfortunately, after 46 years of now this being proved over and over and over, I no longer need any more proof. I know I'm a minority, and I guess an anomaly. So yeah. And the fact is, maybe I need to accept that, and maybe I don't need advice from anybody else or opinions or whatever. Maybe somebody out there just you know what you could do? Say a prayer or a meditation, or send an intention to the universe on my behalf that my next incarnation, wherever that is, I find my tribe. People that are a little bit like me, who love big. Work hard. Try to help others. Do the right thing most of the time. Oh yeah, and sometimes end up hurting the ones we love the most. And this is the biggest slap in the face, which is the whole point. Why am I waking up? Because now, back to living with others again, at the mercy of others, which happen to be my son, the apple of my eye, my daughter-in-law, and my most precious grandbabies. And what did they witness this morning but their G-Ma acting a fucking fool? You good now? You fucking good now? 'Cause I'm good now.